Alrighty, so the other day I was talking to this agent and she kept on insisting that her social media wasn't working. She made this claim that she's been posting on social media, but it's not leading to really any new business. So I was really trying to diagnose the problem and see if we can really help. And after really reviewing her strategy, the problem became evidently clear. And I wanted to make today's video because I think many of you are also suffering from this exact same problem. What is up, guys? Emmanuel here, founder and senior brand strategist over at Square One Group. But really, our mission is to help you identify your expertise to really help you scale your real estate business. So I wanted to really have this chat with you guys today about one of the main reasons why your social media lead gen strategy really isn't working for you, and hopefully provide you with some direction to try to fix it. By the way, before I get into the good stuff, you guys know the deal. Click that like button, subscribe button, bell icon, get notified whenever we post really cool videos just like this one. Really appreciate it, and thank you in advance. Alrighty, so as I alluded to earlier, this realtor I was speaking with was really struggling with her lead gen social media strategy. She was posting every single day, so that was a big plus. By the way, if you are not posting every single day, then that's usually problem number one. So if you're not posting every day, this video is not for you. If you're posting every single day and you're not getting any results, then get some value from this video. But if you're not, fix that problem first and figure out a way to post once a day, at least at minimum. It's really the prerequisite to watching this video. Anyhow, this agent was posting every day and she wasn't getting any leads. And after really breaking down what she had going on, I immediately was able to identify the problem. Now, in order for me to help you understand this, first let me really explain a very evident distinction between the differences of a sphere of influence and an audience. Now, in real estate, so much emphasis is put on your sphere of influence, but I honestly think this is truly a very antiquated way of thinking. So check this out. You see, a sphere of influence is really defined in real estate as all of your connections as a real estate professional. Now, these connections can be friends, family, colleagues, prospects, clients, the list can go on and on. Now, conversely, there is the word audience. And by the way, when I'm using the word audience, it's a digital marketing term. So if you're new to this particular word, it's just simple digital marketing vocabulary. You're in real estate. I'm really trying to help unpack some of this digital marketing strategy for you because you're trained in real estate, not really digital marketing. So anyways, I digress. Let's define audience real quick. So an audience is really defined as a specific group of customers most likely to want your product or service. So really check this out. If you do a post to your sphere about, let's say, first-time home buyers, but the majority of your sphere already has a home, then who exactly are you speaking to? Or if you're posting about luxury listings, but everyone in your sphere can only afford a sub-$1 million property, then how are you expecting to really generate a lead, a solid qualified lead? Which really then you have to ask yourself the question, who exactly are you creating this content for? Or more specifically, who exactly are you talking to? You see, if you're posting daily, but it's not resonating, then it's likely because you haven't identified an audience to talk to. So check this out. Let's say you're doing a post about selling income properties and only about 5% of your sphere can afford an income property, like this one person here, then you've pretty much already tapped into your entire qualified sphere. So then the question becomes, where are you gonna get some new business from? Ha 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 ha. And therein lies the problem, and why I'm making this big distinction between the words sphere and audience. You see, back to the definition of audience, which is a specific group of consumers that are most likely to want your service. Now, she had a sphere of about 300 people and an audience of really inevitably about 5 people, and therein lied the issue. That was the big problem. Her audience just was not big enough. You see, at the end of the day, if your audience is not big enough, then how are you going to attract new leads and new prospects? You've effectively tapped out who to market to. So really, and by the way, I'm going to run the numbers with you real quick because this is the numbers based off of our data. You have about a 2 to 5% conversion rate really per every 100 leads, which then begs the question, do you have a small sphere and an even smaller audience to make the numbers work? Again, going back to this, 2 to 5% of every 100 leads. Really, at this point, you now have to ask the question, because this is no more than just a numbers game. How do I create a larger audience or attract a bigger audience? Look, at the end of the day, guys, the problem here, at least for this specific agent that's posting every single day, is that she did not have a large enough audience. And all she simply needed to do was increase her audience size to be able to acquire more leads and prospects. It is very simple here, guys. If your sphere is small, that means your audience is even smaller. That means when you're creating these posts or this content and you're kind of blanketing your audience, but they're all not qualified, you're only talking to one person. And the goal here, the simple solution here, is to identify an audience so that by the sheer act of identifying an audience and trying to capture their attention, you're going to start attracting more qualified people and turning these people really into new business, into new clients. And guys, this was really my long way of telling her, and for you, if you're suffering from this particular problem for that matter, that this is a numbers game and your volume is just too low. You simply increase the volume and you increase the probability of converting. You want 2 clients, then go out and build your audience and get 100. You want 4 new clients, then go out and increase your audience by 200. It's simple math here, guys, and really this is it. Anyways, I just wanted to break down this video because this was one agent, but I talked to a lot of agents and they all kind of suffer from very similar problems, and you know, I'm hoping that you find some value out of this video. But if you want more gems just like this one, highly recommend you join our free Facebook group. Link is down in the description below. I'm talking shop a lot more about, you know, strategies like this pretty much on a daily basis. So click the link below. I hope to see you there. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Or if you have any questions, drop a comment. More than happy to respond to you as soon as possible. Oh, and one last thing. If you really found some really great value in this, then I highly recommend that you check out this video right here. All right, bye-bye.